Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good evening. I'm Hal Higdon, Chancellor of Ozarks Technical Community College. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 OTC Middle College graduation. It's really a great night in the history of our school districts, your community college, and especially these graduates down front. Before we get started, folks, let's give our graduates a big hand. Earlier today, Ms. Brunner was telling me this is the 6th year in a row of perfect graduation rates. She also told me that she runs the best high school in Missouri. Is that correct? Right. Yeah. Sorry, superintendents and principals. So, students, congratulations. It's a pleasure to have you here. We're so glad to be doing this in person as opposed to drive-in like last year. Dr. Jungman and I said that was nice, but this is much better having you in place. And parents, thank you for trusting your children. I know they're young adults, but we can call them children too, to OTC and to the school districts that you represent. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I'm Tiffany Brunner, Director of Middle College. It is my great honor and pleasure to serve as the director. We would like to thank Dr. Hal Higdon for his leadership this year in starting the Middle College. We also need to graciously thank our partners in education, Dr. Jungman, Dr. Pierce, and Mr. McCoy for sending students to Middle College. What a year, class of 2021. Last year on this day, our graduates were getting out of cars to accept their diplomas. So it's really exciting to see you all together tonight at the Gilloys. Sometimes life has a way of changing perspectives on us. What seems simple once upon a time gets complicated. What we take for granted becomes apparent. No matter which way the world takes us, there's one constant that remains now, and that's the importance of your education. Over 2,000 years ago, Aristotle said, "Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all." We are committed at Middle College to educating both the heart and the mind. With all the ups and downs, here you are in this moment that's been 13 years in the making. As college students collectively, the senior class has accumulated over 2,000 college hours, and every student is graduating for the 6th year in a row. All of these wonderful celebrations are directly connected to the people who support, encourage, and motivate our students. So if you work on behalf of students, please stand and be recognized at this time. Parenting isn't a noun, it's a verb. Your child doesn't come with an instruction book and explanations. Parents do the best they can with what they know. Behind every child who believes in themselves is a parent or loved one who believed first. Parents, grandparents, and loved ones, please stand and be recognized at this time. What you have built in your time at Middle College is an education that goes beyond high school and one that will serve you in life. George Bernard Shaw said, "Life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself." You've shown tremendous heart and remarkable courage. You've been able to explore the gifts you have and what you can offer the world. You've pushed yourself to achieve academically, and in life. There may have been some moments of doubt, but the struggles you've experienced now will build great strength for tomorrow. As the progression of life continues, so must the future outlook with new and exciting opportunities. But what you take with you, your education of both the heart and the mind, will be with you no matter where you go or what your future path may hold. We are so very proud of you. I would now like to introduce our first senior speaker, Jules Harley.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. First of all, I would like to say that I am very honored to have been given the opportunity to give a speech for such an amazing school like Middle College. Wow, we are all here today. Some people thought we wouldn't make it. Some had no faith. But here we are, we're all finally graduating. We really didn't get the senior year that we were all hoping for, with how we had to wear masks and had to social distance from our friends. And we didn't get all those pizza parties that we were told about this year. But in the end, we persevered. So with that in mind, I want to thank everyone here today, because I know we wouldn't be here if someone didn't care about us. Thank you to all of the teachers and staff that work here that helped us so much. Thank you to our supportive principal, Dr. Brunner, for how she would call or talk to you in person if you seemed down or just not your usual self, and everyone else who would help us if we were struggling in a class. They had super Saturdays that could give us extra credit, and most were willing to come in on their days off. Thank you to our teachers and parents and families and friends for all of your support. Thank you, moms and dads who would stay up with us and work with us on anything we needed your help with, even after you had a really long day at work or just didn't feel good. Like my mom, she was sick last year, but she would stay up with me and help me study for upcoming tests and help me with papers for English. I will never be able to thank her enough for all of her love and help. But thank you, Mom, for it all. You all have helped us into the people you see before you today. I can say with total confidence that without all of you, we would be in a very different place. I hope we all have a great future to come and get to reach our dreams and goals. This was one of the greatest times in our lives, and I can't wait to see what all we've accomplished at our reunion. Good luck in all you do. I would now like to introduce Nicholette Steck.
Good evening, everyone. One of the greatest inventors, Thomas Alva Edison, once said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is to always try just one more time." When I first came to Middle College, coming into my junior year of high school, I was in a pretty low spot in my life. I had flunked 3 classes my freshman year and was having many of my own personal problems as well. I was always telling myself that I was never going to be where all the smarter kids were, and that I wouldn't be able to reach my goals of where I wanted to be in the future. That was until I came to Middle College. I can tell you for certain that this was definitely the best decision of my life. The Middle College program has not only given me the courage to be up in front of you all tonight, but it has taken me to where I needed to be successful with my future career as a police officer. To the teachers and staff of Middle College, I cannot tell you guys enough how thankful I am to have had you guys as my biggest supporters here at the Middle College. Thank you guys for showing me my greatest potentials, for pushing me out of my comfort zones, and for treating me like one of your own. Because of you guys, I am happier than I've ever been and now graduating high school. I'd also like to thank my parents, Mom, Dad. Thank you guys for pushing me to be successful and for supporting me the last 17 years of my life. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today, not only academically, but as an individual as well. I know coming into our senior year, we all didn't know what to expect. With the COVID-19 pandemic to all the crazy wildfires that had been going on last year, life has definitely been pretty crazy. But if there was one thing we could take away from everything that has happened, it would have to be we've kept our heads high and our goals even higher, and that's what has mattered the most. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce Olivia Janssen.
Graduates, friends, and family, welcome to the graduation of the middle college class of 2021. I want to start by offering my congratulations to everyone. This year has been a year of uncertainty, testing, and trial, but as a result, it has brought about determination and victory. A favorite quote of mine says, "Speak justice, love kindness, and walk humbly." I believe that this quote can apply to all of us as we move on in our lives. No matter our station, we can speak justice in whatever we do. Whatever career we embrace, from medical to political to anything in between, we can conduct our dealings with justice and with honor. Love kindness is the second phrase in this verse, and in this instance, mercy could also be used. Many of us know firsthand the damage that words and actions can inflict, even if those words and actions were unintentional. As we move forward, let us strive to not just be kind, but to actively seek out ways to be a positive and inspiring influence in our community. Finally comes walk humbly. At Middle College, we have been granted incredible opportunities to improve our future, and as we continue to grow, we can walk in ways that lead others, but do not vainly boast our own position. The senior motto for the class of 2021 was, "Don't just fly, soar." Flying requires the beating of wings and creating your own air and lift. Soaring is taking that potential and letting loose, letting our expectations and our experiences carry us. Our teachers and administrators have taken these 2 years to invest in our lives and to shape us for the future. They have given us the skills to be successful students, employees, and members of our community. They have helped us fly. Now that they have given us these skills, it is our turn to take those skills and utilize them in our future, to use them to soar.
Good evening, my name is Matt Hudson and I'm the Executive Dean of Career, Technical, and Community Development. I think it's no surprise to all of us as we are in this awkward time that being a part of the workforce and getting education, you are entering that at a pivotal time. I would argue that you're probably entering it at the best time. In my role, I get calls every day about people who are looking for qualified employees, people who have skills in various areas, and I'm very pleased not only for the graduates that are here, but also for the folks who have gone through and done something that really few others do. There are 9 students that have managed to accomplish an amazing educational feat. They are graduating not only with a high school diploma, but with an Associate of Art degree from OTC. I want you to think about that for a second. High school graduate and college graduate at the same time. The dedication, the perseverance, and really just their grit has really caused them to show something that's quite remarkable. I would like to recognize these students with you now. I'm going to read a little bit about what the person is going to do and also their name. First off, Alexis Colliers. Alexis is going to attend Missouri State University and will be preparing to study behavioral science. Congratulations. Next is Blake Degner. Blake will be attending Baylor University, where he is double majoring in finance and economics. Parker Hamilton, who just walked out, plans on attending Missouri State University, where he is going to study business administration. Kylie Hampton, making her way up, is going to Northwest Missouri State and pursuing a degree in agricultural business. Olivia Janssen, who you just saw, is headed to College of the Ozarks, where she's going to pursue a degree in psychology and wants to become a counselor. Sam Smith. Sam is planning on becoming a history teacher and is going to study at Missouri State. He's going to study at Missouri State, and their first Republic High School student to graduate with an AA degree. Dominic Thomas. Dominic is headed to Jackson State University in Mississippi. Will be studying business entrepreneurship. And last but not least is Jacob Wortham. Jacob is going to go to Missouri State University, where he plans on attending and studying global studies and focusing on environmental issues. I know we've given them lots of applause, but again, this is a significant achievement. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Good evening, I'm Cindy Wilson, Assistant Director at the Middle College. Tonight we have 6 students who will be recognized for excellence in their chosen career fields. Haley Alfred, Early Childhood Education. Sunny Den, Dental Hygiene. Alani Goins, Nursing. Matthew Popovich, Automotive. Savannah Willis, Industrial Design. And Genesis Wilson, Nursing. Again, please join me as we give a big hand to these dedicated and hardworking students.
Good evening. I'm Cray Allred, Director of Operations at the OTC Foundation. Every year at the OTC Foundation, we work with generous donors to provide scholarships to OTC students, and the Middle College has benefited from the generosity of our community, so tonight I'm excited to represent the scholarships used to support our Middle College students at OTC this coming fall. The Hudson Family Foundation has provided scholarships for students in the Middle College that are working towards completing a certificate or a degree and have showcased academic excellence. We have 5 recipients to recognize for the Hudson Family Scholarship tonight, as well as the Ted Andrews Memorial Scholarship. First up is Khalil Easler. Dylan Prock. Tracy Ramirez. Paul Wilkerson. And the recipient of the Ted Andrews Scholarship, Lisbeth Padron. All of these students are returning to OTC, and they plan to study culinary, construction, medicine, social work, and cybersecurity at OTC. Please give them all a round of applause. Thank you.
So this next piece, we've tried to keep a surprise. I would like to ask Sandy Pierce and Cindy Wilson to join me up here on stage. The success of every school is dependent upon the people who work in it. We would like to take a moment to recognize 2 individuals who've contributed to our success and are retiring after a combined 55 years in education. Sandy was our first middle college teacher and the only one at the inception of middle college. She's been steadfast in her support and encouragement of students and has helped many, many, many students graduate. Last week, a student was in my office telling me that when she came to middle college, Miss Pierce said, "No one is going to do this for you. You have to work." The student said this motivated me to succeed, and Miss Pierce was there for me the whole way, supporting me. I would like to recognize Miss Sandy Pierce for her dedication for her many years of service to middle college and wish her well in her retirement. Ms. Wilson is also retiring, and for the past 7 years, has been an integral part of the success of middle college. Anyone that's having a rough time, that includes me, needs a shoulder to cry on or a cheerleader in their corner, it's Mrs. Wilson. She is truly beloved by all who know her and have the privilege of working with her or being around her. In her office, she has a plaque that says, "We rise by lifting others." But it's not just a saying for her, it's a way of living. Thank you for your years of service and dedication. We wish you well in your retirement.
Good evening. I'm Sunshine Loveland, the counselor of Middle College. At this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Matt Pierce, Superintendent of our Public Schools, to join our Chancellor, Dr. Hal Higdon, and begin the presentation of diplomas. Are they ready? Haley Alfred. Rose Connor. Chase Loomis. Sam Smith. And Nicholette Steck. I'd like to ask Mr. Jeremy McCoy from Nixa Schools to join Chancellor Higdon. Aaron Gordon. At this time, I would like to welcome Dr. John Jugman, Superintendent of Springfield Public Schools. Kalaine Allenbaugh. Hal Bellis. James Clark. Lakyra Koch. Alexis Colliers. Leah Davenport. Blake Degner. Melanie Diaz. Wen Din. Jada Durley. Christopher Dutton. Khalil Easler. Jacob Evans. Haley Gibson. Smile. Alani Goings. Nathan Green. Parker Hamilton. Kylie Hampton. Jules Harley. Smile. Michael Harris Benson. Jesse Hood. Smile. Seth Horton. Milo Hosey. Kylie Jackson. Kiana James. Olivia Janssen. Smile. Kaya Jones. Daniela Jumawan. Smile. Trayton Kincaid. Carmen Coder. Jay Marshall. Cadence McCollum. Abigail Montgomery. Gabriel Murphy. Jossam Wynn. Isabel Padron. Lisbeth Padron. Ariana Palazzo. Matthew Popovich. Dylan Prock. Macy Rayborn. Keenan Ramirez. Tracy Ramirez. Lilandra Reedus. Smile. Jack Riley. Biak Singh. Mina Sinatine. Aya Snyder. Dakota Stark. Tristan Stevens. Kia Taylor. Dominic Thomas. Noah Walker. Smile. Paul Wilkerson III. Savannah Willis. David Wilson. Genesis Wilson. Serena Winder. Quentin Wofford. And Jacob Wortham.
Students, please rise. I hereby declare and confirm that you have met your high school graduation requirements. As a symbol of your achievement, please move your tassels to the left and face your family, friends, and supporters. I present to you the Middle College Class of 2021.